Good morning, teacher. Today, my group will talk about useful expression for sharing a meeting. The first step is introduction. It has the following component. When leading a meeting could start in following way. 1. Opening introduction yourself. Meeting always start with a greeting. English is no different. In English, use the more formal good morning or good afternoon rather than hello. You will want to start the meeting by welcoming your attendee and introducing yourself. You can start with simple greeting using phrases such as 1. Good morning or afternoon everyone. If we are all here, let's get started the meeting. 2. I would like to welcome everyone. 3. Since everyone is here, let's get started. 4. I would like to thank everyone for coming today. 2. Welcoming and introduction. For effective discussion during the meeting, individual attending the meeting must be well acquainted with each other. The person leading and the meeting could ask everyone to introduce themselves, asking phrases and the way such as 1. Let's go around the table and introduce ourselves. Name. Do you want to start? 2. Let's introduce ourselves quickly. Please state your name, job title and why you are here. 3. Please join me in welcoming of name of participant. 4. We are pleased to welcome name of participant. 5. I would like to extend a warm welcome to name of participant. 3. Stating the principal objective using phrases such as 1. We are here today. 2. Our goal today is. 3. I have called this meeting to. Then finish with brief explanation of purpose of your meeting. 4. Giving apology of someone who is absent using phrases such as 1. I am afraid name of participant can't be will up today. She is in 2. Unfortunately, name of participant will not be with us today because he 3. I have received apology of absence from name of participant who is in place. Example situation. Good morning. Thank you for coming today. It looks like everyone is here. So let's get started. First, I would like to welcome you all and I would like to talk a moment to introduce Jiratchaya from the Public Relations Department. We are here today to discuss last quarter sales figure. Our main goal is today is to determine the budget of 2030. The next step will be spoken by Ms. Thanyapron.
The second step is correction from the previous minute. Correction to the minutes are to be made immediately following the reading of the minutes, or if distributed and not read aloud during to the minute devoted on the agenda to the minutes. Whenever an error is mentioned, it is noted in the minute of the current meeting. Corrections are made in the secretary minute book by securing the incorrect word with a red pen and penciling the correction in the margin. All correction must be initial and dated. Correction to the minutes can be made year later by means of motion to amend something previous adapted. This requires a 2 or 3 votes or a majority vote with prior notice. For example of correction from the previous minute, you can say, could we start off by approving the previous minute of the meeting? Or has anything seen the minute? For change of the minute of the previous meeting, you can say, I would like to cross out, or I would like to add or insert. The next topic will be spoken by Ms. Kanyanut.
Hello, teacher. I'm Kanyanut Noisiri, 610616. We move to step 3, beginning the meeting. Now it's time to begin the actual meeting. It starts by presenting the agenda and meeting. Without an agenda, it's going to feel purposeless, and in the worst case, it will waste everyone's time. So, be sure to have clear goals and points to discuss, and don't stay from the time. When the chair assigns someone to take a minute, example, Jiratchaya, could you please take the minutes? Or Thanyapron will be taking the minutes today. Okay? Next two is introducing the agenda. Example, have you all received a copy of agenda? There are 5 items on the agenda. First, second, third, lastly. Or we have several things to cover today and limit time. Let's start with the first item to today's agenda. Then introducing the first item on the agenda. Example, so let's start with the market next year's. Also, the first item on the agenda is what? We move to step 3, advising and suggesting. Example, useful expansions. I suggest that as employees, I recommend expanding the bench. Why don't you go talk to finance department? Agreeing. I have to agree with point that she will expand the company. Disagreeing. Unfortunately, I see it's different with the manager. I'm afraid I can't agree to buy him now. Up to a point, I agree with you, but another point I'm not sure. The last one is asking for repetitions. I'm afraid I didn't understand that. Could you repeat that again? I missed that. Could you say the lesson again, please? Finally, so to recap, set up clear rules and end time and the topic of the meeting. Be sure someone is taking notes and follow the agenda. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, let me summarize what we all discussed. To sum up, we discussed about process of the work, and finally we all agreed on the point that we working team should be prioritized. Before I will close the meeting, anyone want to add or say something? If there is no question, I would like to close meeting now. Thank you for joining the meeting.